Just in case you guys are only watching this channel for a cute baby, here he is. He just woke up from his nap. Hey, my name's Kelsey, and I'm convinced that you can make your dream a reality and your small business come to life. That's what I've done with my illustrated business, Lighter Note, and I'm here to share how I've done it in day-to-day. Welcome back for my second YouTube video ever. I'm drinking my coffee out of my #1 dad mug today. This is my husband's. And I'm just working. It's a cozy studio day. I have realized, this is a little heart-to-heart talk right in the beginning of the video. I have realized that I have overbooked myself on commissions and freelance work. So I'm trying to take a step back, finish what I've got on my plate, and then I'm going to move forward with prioritizing my time differently, which is great because I have had a lot of questions on Instagram of people asking me, how do you prioritize time? Especially being a mom and a small business owner, people are wondering how do I time block? And I've explained that I typically work based on when my son is napping, which right now he's 3 months, so it's 4 times a day, which is amazing. He's usually napping for like an hour and a half, but all of that will change in the next, it'll always be changing until he's grown and a little schoolboy. But I am currently finishing up a lot of work, so a lot of my video today is going to be me working on some custom wedding invites for a friend. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of me talking about what's next for the business as far as how I'm going to implement some structure of time differently. And I would love if you guys would comment if any of that was helpful for you guys as far as how I'm going to do that. And other than that, I would like to share some of my backstory in how I got started in all this. So I'll start with my how I started all this, and then I'll go into some time blocking and structure. So a little bit of how-to, little bit of story time. This all started when I was 21, living in San Francisco and working as a receptionist. I was lonely, afraid, and unsure of the future. I began sharing words and illustrations on Instagram, the very encouraging sort of things I was trying to tell myself during the time. And I never stopped making encouraging art and products since then. Today, my small business is full-time. It's my full-time job, and I manage the whole operation for my at-home studio so that I can be present with my son while I'm there. But how did all of this start? Well, step by step is the answer. When I moved home from San Francisco, the business was still not really a business, truly. I had maybe 5 products and 0 game plan. I had no game plan. I still needed a full-time job. So I found one, and I bought a car of my own for the first time, with a loan, of course. I got a job as a customer service manager, and I had 0 clue what I was doing. I had previously worked as a receptionist and a project admin, but as always, I figured it out. I learned a ton, and while I was learning that job, I was also learning how I could become a full-time creative business owner. And I don't recommend it, but I was listening to podcasts about it the whole time I was working. I was daily listening to the Dream Big podcast from Bob Goff and Friends and the Creative Pep Talk podcast from Andy J. Pizza, also known as Andy J. Miller. It motivated me to get action to my dreams. I was living at my mom's house, and I really didn't need to be making as much money as I did. So I did the math. I figured out how much money I could live on comfortably. This was just as easy as starting a spreadsheet and putting down the numbers for how much my car payment was, how much my phone was, etc., etc. I quit my full-time job when it was time, and I got a part-time job. I kind of stair-stepped my way down. So the job that I wanted to do was something that would help me learn for the future that I wanted. I worked at a farm market with a small business owner and farmer that I admired. I worked every day very seriously on my job for 4 hours, and then I would work at the farm for 4 hours. I did markets and pop-ups, and I started an email list, and I started marketing on Instagram. I wish I started the YouTube channel then, but I didn't really know about that then. But when I was ready, I started to work full-time with just art. I took on commissions, I worked freelance graphic design and illustration, I did markets, etc. And from November 2022 until June of 2023, I worked inside a flower shop as a full-time retail shop owner as well. But that's another story for another day. And yes, I got scared, I wanted to quit, I had setbacks along the way, but truthfully, the only reason I'm where I am today is because I didn't quit. But now I'm at a place again where I'm thinking of changing things up
I would really like to make a lot more of a living selling products than doing custom work and freelance work. So I'm at a place where I need to start to prioritize, automate some things, which is something I'm going to be learning. I'll share with you if I learn anything that could be helpful for you guys. I'm going to be utilizing time management skills, and I'm going to be putting in a lot more work to more regularly work on doing my freelance outreach, my cold emails that I do to new potential retail stores, and working on doing more drawing. I really want drawing to be the forefront of what I do. I want to work on my portfolio for surface pattern design. I would like to get to collaborate with new brands and do that sort of work. But that takes a lot of actually putting time in your calendar and being diligent. I feel like what can take you from the level that I'm at to the next level is going to be a lot of discipline and automating some things that I don't want to do, like automating emails and the sort of things that I don't need to be spending all of my time doing. But what I'm supposed to be doing is what I'm best at doing, which is the art itself. And if I don't put any of that in my calendar, it'll never happen. And I'll continue to say yes to what seems like the best answer, which is commission work. And as much as I love commission work, I think what's going to grow me as a creative and as an illustrator is going to be working on things that I'm super passionate about, like this fabric products that I've been making, and surface pattern design is something I'm excited about, like I just mentioned. But yeah, those are the things that I'm working on next. If you have any more questions about time management, if you're a creative mom as well and you want to learn how can I work during those nap times, I would love to do some Q&A with you. If you wanted to head over to my Instagram at lighter.note and shoot me a question. I would love to get a conversation going. That's my favorite thing to do about social media, is to be social and do a little bit of dialogue in the DMs. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys today. If you have more questions about my story, shoot me a DM, comment below. I would love to hear from you guys.
I hope that you enjoyed today's video. In the next video, hopefully I'll be showing you guys how I'm ordering some heat press vinyls, and then I'm excited to get to show you the process of making new product. I've been researching this for a long time, but also if you love my headband, these are headbands that I make. I'll show you my little setup. This is my it's a little bit messy at the moment, but this is my setup for how I sew things. I've been making some handmade products, and the cool thing is that this the fabric is designed by me. I can't get my words out, but they're all custom designed and handmade. So if you want some really high quality and cute accessories and baby things, you can head to my website. It's all linked below. And yeah, thanks for watching another video. Very cozy storytime studio video. Okay, so just a note on that little last clip that always says, like, if you like and subscribe, you can get a free card. So in order to get that, you need to message me on Instagram. So head over to my Instagram at lighter.note and say, hey, I liked and subscribed. This is my username on YouTube. I would love a free card, and then we'll get that. All right, thanks.